Welcome everyone back to the BattleBots Reviewer. This week, episode 3 of the top 20 BattleBots rankings, a third team already moves into that number 1 spot. Find out who it is later in the video. Before we go further, let me remind you to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are enjoying it. Please comment below, tell me what you think of the list. What teams you think should be on, which teams you think should be off, up, down, whichever way you want it to go, you let me know, and who knows, you might just influence the top 20 BattleBots rankings. Episode 2 of BattleBots was not a massive episode. We had a couple upsets, but only 4 of the previous top 20 teams participated this week. Those 4 being Black Dragon, Huge, Hydra, and Witch Doctor. See how they move around on the list here in a moment. Let's run through the bottom of the list. The bottom 7 spots remain the same from number 20 Bloodsport all the way to number 13 Bronco. However, Rotator Endgame both fall 1 spot to 12 and 11 after the new number 10 Black Dragon rises after their week 2 win over Kraken. At 1-0, Black Dragon moves into the top 10 for the first time this season. The new bot from Brazil has really got some potential this year after showing in week 1 that they can take on a good team in Kraken and keep going the full fight and win a fight in the judges. Number 8 and number 9 hold the same as Sanoayachi and Ice Wave respectively. However, the next spot, number 7, is Huge. They fall from number 4 after a disappointing loss to Mammoth. And it was a major upset. Mammoth not even appearing on the list, and yet Huge could not get that match done, unable to cope with the even bigger size of Mammoth. Number 6 and number 7 is Sawblaze and Whiplash. They both rise a couple spots after the fall of Huge, and moving into that number 4 spot is Lockjaw, who has yet to play this season, but now holds the number 4 spot in the rankings. And now we come to that top 3. Top 3 have stayed the same, but they have moved around a good bit. And the main event for week 2, number 1 Witch Doctor, number 3 Hydra, couldn't have been bigger, possibly a foreshadowing of the finals. Very well could be. But Hydra got the win, and Hydra showed last season Hydra's match against Minotaur, which is most comparable to this matchup against Witch Doctor. Hydra was not able to take the hit. This match they were able to take hit after hit after hit and keep giving as good as they got. For every hit Witch Doctor gave Hydra, Hydra gave him 1 back. That is how Hydra is going to have to win their fights this year, is with being able to take a hit and still come back at him. And with their win over number 1 Witch Doctor, they move in to the number 1 spot, meaning that they are the 3rd team to occupy the top spot in the rankings this season. And we're only 3 weeks in, and they are already 1-0. Tombstone Witch Doctor now both have a loss. Plus Hydra beat Witch Doctor in a head-to-head. Hydra is shaping up to be the top seed in this tournament now, with the loss from Tombstone and a loss from Witch Doctor. It really puts them in a prime position to be number 1 coming into the rankings. A couple other notes from week 2. We saw Shatter beat Ghost Raptor. The return of Ghost Raptor not going well. Their bot couldn't even take a hit on the first blow. Their weapon broke down instantly. Ghost Raptor had potential to make it onto this list at the start of the season, but after a very disappointing showing in week 1, they're not looking like they are going to make these rankings anytime soon. And Shatter, they picked up the win. They don't make the rankings this week, but with another win like that, you don't know. Shatter could make some noise and possibly get into a lower spot on the rankings. Remember, the playoff field. Last season, the playoff field was 16 bots. This year is expanded to 32 bots into the playoffs. Each team will play 1 less regular season match. So instead of seeing these bots 4 times in the regular season, we're only going to see them 3. Then they're going to play an extra match in the bracket. This season is going to be different because there's only 60 some odd bots in the tournament. Half the field makes the tournament, which is insane. All right, thank you all for watching. Remember, if you haven't yet, drop a like. It really does mean a lot. Subscribe. We're going to try to hit 20 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you want to help out with that, please do so. You make sure you keep up to date with the top 20 rankings so you know who's on top in the league, which bots you should be looking at, which ones you should be paying attention to. And as the season rolls on, we'll continue to update you every week right here on the BattleBots Reviewer as to what's going on in the BattleBots world. Until next time, I'm Josh Mitchell, the BattleBots Reviewer, and I'll see y'all later.